Hello everyone and welcome back to Bob's Marble Races. Firstly, Bob's wants to apologize for his inconsistent content. Unlike the animationologist, Bob's has other things to do in his life. Bob's also wants to say thank you for the support in the last 2 videos, and he promises there will be a Football World Cup video if we get to 50 likes on this video. I also ask you to subscribe. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers, so if you subscribe it would be greatly appreciated. I have had lots of requests for the final of the country marble races, and for this event I have a special guest as my sideline commentator, Hannah.
Thank you, Bob's. The conditions for this marble race is very high. As you can see, Bob's has leveled up the quality for this race, so I am very looking forward to how this race turns out. We are now going to look at the teams participating in this final. These teams managed to get into the second round and escape into the top 10, so we will now look at our top 10 teams. We will first look at the left-hand side of the course, and first up on the left side lined up we see our winners from round 2, Niger. They will be hoping to continue their good form into the final. Next up we have the British Overseas Territory of St. Helena. St. Helena is situated in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and is the only team left in the race, part of Team UK. If St. Helena wins this, the British would probably claim this race as a win for them. Montenegro is our only Balkan and one of 2 European nations still with a shot of winning. Montenegro came in 5th in the last race and would want to do better tonight. Ethiopia is our other African representative and would be backed by the East of Africa. They are fast runners, but will they be fast enough to win tonight? Our last team on the left-hand side is one of 2 Asian representatives left. Thailand will hope to improve dramatically as they finished in 9th in the last race. On the right-hand side we have our Pacific representative of Samoa, who finished in 2nd place in the last race and would want to do one better tonight. Another small island team is Cocos Islands, who are actually controlled by Australia but have somehow made it ahead of them. Australia would be giving this team their support to win this race. The other Asian representative is Bangladesh. It's good to see that they are representing their continent along with Thailand, and they will be hoping to do their continent proud. Europe also has another representative in Armenia. In the last race Bob's thought this was Colombia, so Bob's wanted to apologize to any Armenians out there. The final team in today's race is French colony Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, who just snuck into the top 10 and would be hoping for a miracle in today's race. France and all their colonies would be backing this team to win it for them. Now we know all the teams, I will hand you back to Bob's, who will be showing you today's course.
Thank you, Hannah. I'll see you in bed later. As you said earlier, this course is a lot more interesting than the previous courses, as we have 7 sections the teams have to complete to win the marble race tonight. The first section is fairly simple. The teams have to get to the bottom without touching the red zones, which would send you back to the start of the section. Section 2 is fairly easy, as well as the teams need to touch the green parts at the bottom to proceed to the next section. This is also the same with the third section, however the obstacles in this section will be spinning, which could cause some problems for teams wanting to get past. Section 4 is similar to Section 3, as the obstacles are spinning in this section also, which could also slow teams down considerably. Section 5 is where we get interesting, as the teams need to try and touch one of the green dots before they get to the bottom, otherwise they will head back to the start. If they touch the red dots they will as usual restart the section. Section 6 is what most people are saying is the hardest level, as it is hard to get the right angle and speed to complete this level. However, if they do complete it they will move to the final level, which is also very hard. This section is the final section, however on the sides there are parts that make the teams go back to the start, so you would want to avoid them if you make it to this section. If you back it to the bottom of this section, you will be crowned winner. It looks like we are ready to go in the first marble race final on this channel, and we will be crowning a winner in this video. If you want to see me do this again, please like and subscribe, and I will. We are about to get underway any minute here. And we are underway as all the teams enter Section 1. Early on, all the teams are struggling to get past the first couple of red zones. Let's hope this doesn't take ages to complete. It looks like Ethiopia are the first team to move on to Section 2 as they bounce of the left wall into the green zone. Unfortunately, they are unsuccessful at their first attempt in Section 2. The Cocos Islands are the second team to move on to Section 2 with Ethiopia, but who will move on to Section 3 first. They are all flooding in now as Montenegro and San Pierre have joined them in Section 2. Niger and Bangladesh have also joined the Section 2 party, which means there are 4 teams left in Section 1. Armenia have also joined them, but still no one has made Section 3. Samoa, Thailand and St. Helena are struggling to get past Section 1 as they are the only teams left there. We finally have our first team in Section 3 as San Pierre, who finished in 10th in the last race, has made it to the next section. They have also been joined by Niger, who won the last race, which just goes to show that anyone can win this race. There is not much else happening as the same 3 teams are still on Section 1. Finally, another team has made it to Section 3 as Armenia joins San Pierre and Niger. The Australian-controlled Cocos Islands have joined the Section 3 train, but still no one who has made it to Section 4. Just after I said that, the last winners, Niger is the first team to make it into Section 4. Armenia have also joined Niger in Section 4, but who will win the race towards Section 5. Niger are getting very close and have made it to Section 5. They need to make sure that they avoid the blue section at the bottom. Armenia have also joined Niger at Section 5. These two look like that they are going to be the front of the pack here. But as soon as Armenia join them, Niger move on to the hardest level, Section 6. There is not much happening here as Niger is still on Section 6, Armenia on Section 5 and Cocos Islands on Section 4. Armenia have finally joined Niger on Section 6, but who will have the first attempt at the final section. Elsewhere, it looks like Bangladesh have joined the Cocos Islands on Section 4. Montenegro have also joined the Cocos Islands and Bangladesh in Section 4. I was bored, so I skipped some of it, but now Thailand and Montenegro are on Section 6. They must have had a huge comeback to get up to here. Armenia is the first team to enter the final section, however they hit the blue part, which means they have to go all the way back to the very start of the course. From now on I'm just going to be showing teams attempt the final section. Niger, who have been ahead for most of it, are now attempting it. They are doing very well at the moment, but they miss out and have to restart. Now it's Bangladesh's chance to get the win as they sneak into Section 7, but they have a bad start and go back to the start. Montenegro now enter Section 7, but they end up doing exactly the same as Bangladesh and now have to restart. Thailand are the next team to enter Section 7, but they end up going back to the start the same way Montenegro and fellow Asians Bangladesh did. The Cocos Islands look like they are going to give it a shot now, but they make the same mistake as everyone else. Is this finally time for Saint Pierre to make it through? It is, but they have copied everyone else's tactics. Now the closest team to the end is Ethiopia in Section 4. This is taking a while, so I am going to speed it up so we can finish this quicker. Niger have made it back to Section 6 along with St. Helena. Will we finally have a finisher soon? It looks like Niger are going to make it into Section 7 for the second time. Let's hope they do better than last time. They have made a good start, but they go out on the right. I'm going to speed the race back up again as I am still waiting for teams to make it to Section 7. Here's a look at what's happening at the back of the race. Samoa is stuck on Section 1, what a shame. Oh wait, I missed Montenegro's attempt at Section 7. It doesn't matter because they didn't make it anyway. I'm going to slow the speed down a little bit so I don't miss any attempts at Section 7. St. Helena has a go at Section 7 now, but they do the common mistake and go off to the left. Now that no one is in Section 6, I'm going to speed it back up again. There's no one that's past Section 2, this might take a while. Bangladesh are now in Section 6 and are aiming to get into Section 7 now. Samoa has now joined Bangladesh and is aiming to get to Section 7, which they do, and so do Bangladesh. Samoa does make it down a bit but get out, and Bangladesh are out straight away. This leaves the Cocos Islands in Section 6. I'm also going to turn the speed down as that went way too quickly. There are now a few teams that have caught up with Thailand, Saint Pierre and Niger again, all making it to Section 6. The Cocos Islands are heading towards Section 7 now. Is this the moment for them? They looked good early on but get knocked into the blue later on. It looks like Thailand are closely behind the Cocos Islands as they head for Section 7. They make it in but get out like most the others have. Montenegro could have the chance to make it into Section 7 here. Will this be the chance they have been waiting for? It's clearly not, as they follow in the footsteps of most the other teams in this tournament. Niger look like they will be having their third try here. Will it be third time lucky? They have a good go at it, but they get knocked off halfway down. However, Saint Pierre and Miquelon are following right after them and are making it into Section 7. They have a good start in Section 7 and are making it most of the way down. Will this be the chance for them? The chance for the people of Saint Pierre and Miquelon, who have waited their whole lives for this moment. It is. They have made it into the hole and have won the first ever Bob's Marble Race final. Congratulations to the people of this nation. I know there are probably none of you watching this, but still well done for starting from 10th place and then end up winning the whole competition. And it looks like we will be getting a second place in Ethiopia. They were so close to winning, but the island nation of Saint Pierre and Miquelon have beaten them to it, so better luck next time. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see me do this again, and if you want me to do the Football World Cup marble race. Also, please leave a comment about what marble races you want to see in the future. Also, a huge thanks to Hannah, who helped do the commentary. See you next time.